Step back from the car a little bit. Thanks, man.
Just let us do our investigation. Appreciate it.
Quit talking to us while we're doing our investigation, okay?
Maybe
You're gonna
start
play
all I
some
want.
Alright?
All I want. Where's the supervisor at? Call your supervisor out.
He's the supervisor.
Call the lieutenant. I want Gilton in there.
Alright, listen. Alright?
Gilton in.
If you keep distracting us from our investigation, we're gonna place you under arrest, okay?
Alright, Chris, you're under arrest.
Hey,
I'm picking up the flashlight.
we'll pick it up later.
I'm not going closer to the door.
We got him in the back of the car.
I understand.
You just can't walk up to the car, okay?
What?
You just can't walk up to the car because we have him in the back of the car.
I was just right by the door. I was literally right by the door. Shut up and go deal with this drunk.
Thank you for doing that.
Deal
I really
with
do
that.
Appreciate it.
You're sucking up because you know you fucked up. Get out of my face and deal with that. That is Nardini.
These guys? Yeah, I don't know these two guys. Nope. Not this guy or this
You might just step back from the car a little bit. Thanks, man.
Say whatever I want, man. Yeah, I can. So I'm in the middle of investigation. So
Hey,
I called for this, dumbass.
all right, just let us do our investigation. Appreciate it.
Quit talking to us while we're doing our investigation, okay?
Maybe
You're
start
gonna play
all
some
I want.
Alright?
All I want. Where's the supervisor at? Call your supervisor out.
He's the supervisor.
Call the lieutenant. I want Gilton in there.
Alright, listen. Alright?
Gilton in.
If you keep distracting us from our investigation, we're gonna place you under arrest, okay?
You're gonna arrest me for calling you for a drunk driver. Call Gilton in out here. Call the LT out here.
Been recording all this, right?
Stay here with me. He just threatened to fucking arrest me.
So I hear you, I understand what you're saying, but by some of the things I'm staggering, you get out of the car, he's like out for a couple of guys, things like that. And so tell me what you're trying to get to now. Where's home at? Okay.
Anthony, he's fine. Just do your job.
So if I keep talking, I'm gonna get arrested. Talk. Call the LT out here, requesting the supervisor. Stop that.
One warning, you shine the flashlight in our eyes again while we're doing this investigation, you're going to jail for delayed
Take your hand off your gun,
That is the
Martini.
only warning.
Suck my balls. Suck my balls.
Take your hand off your gun.
Whoa, for what?
Hey,
I'm picking up the flashlight.
we'll pick it up later.
Shut up, you're too drunk. Go focus on him. Nothing's gonna happen.
You're too drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I caught it all on camera. Stop being a clown and shut up.
Hey, step back.
The LT, you have an LT.
Let me get his keys, please. Grab the keys and drop it out your pocket.
Stop bending my wrist, dude. I'm trying to get my keys out.
Okay, stop reaching.
All right.
Alright, face the car, spread your feet.
Sure you want to do this?
Yep, perfect done. Spread your feet. I gave you a warning, you kept doing it.
For running around you?
No, we're shining a flashlight in our eyes while we're trying to do an investigation.
Even in your
eyes.
eyes. I got it on video.
I know you do. Section 22-6. Hindering, interfering with police. A. No person shall willfully interfere with, hinder, delay, obstruct, molest, or threaten to molest any police officer in the exercise of their duty or refuse to obey any lawful order issued by a police officer. B. A person who commits violations of this section shall be guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. Code 1976, 21-12, ordinance number 02018.02, 1-18-18. State law reference. Now this is important because they are basing the formation of this city code off of established ARSs or Arizona revised statutes that have been in place for a long time and have been codified and are constitutional. Now, what they're basing it off of is obstructing governmental operations, which is Arizona Revised Statute 132402, and resisting arrest, Arizona Revised Statute 132508. Now, let's have a look at those because they're very important. What you're reading above is extremely overbroad and arbitrary. Those words have different meanings depending upon the person, and they're not constitutional. This can apply to a whole bunch of scenarios that are not constitutional. The Arizona Revised Statutes for what they're basing this off of are constitutional and to the point. To obstruct, delay, or resist a police officer, you have to use force or threaten to use violence of physical force or nature. There has to be a physical element or a verbal threat of violence. Now let's go into the ARSs that they're basing this off of. All right, now let's have a look at Arizona Revised Statute 132402, obstructing governmental operations. A person commits obstructing governmental operations if, by using or threatening to use violence or physical force, such person knowingly obstructs, impairs, or hinders. Now, there are classifications down at the bottom on what they hinder and who they apply to, which is the end of the Arizona Revised Statute classifications. But A is the primary one you want to look at here. A person commits obstructing governmental operations or threatening to use violence or physical force. Such person knowingly obstructs, impairs, or hinders. By threatening to use violence or physical force, or by using violence or physical force. Now, there's a verbal and a physical element. If you threaten somebody with violence, you're creating alarm and you're inciting panic in that person that they might have to react to immediately, which is not protected speech. You can't threaten to harm anybody, or you can't threaten violent acts. And you obviously can't use physical force to stop a police officer. Now, definitely running around with a flashlight does not apply to any of these. But let's have a look at resisting arrest. Maybe he got it right there. This one's pretty good too. Arizona Revised Statute 132508, resisting arrest, classification, and definition. Now, he wasn't arresting anybody, so this really wouldn't apply, but we'll read it anyway. A person commits resisting arrest by intentionally preventing or attempting to prevent a person reasonably known to him to be a peace officer acting under color of such peace officer's official authority from effecting an arrest by 1. Using or threatening to use physical force against the peace officer or another. There's that physical force and the threat of it again. 2. Using any other means creating a substantial risk of causing physical injury to the peace officer or another. Yeah, that definitely doesn't apply with a flashlight unless your eyeballs hurt. 3. Engaging in passive resistance. That would apply to somebody being arrested.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Clarence. Clarence, mind just step back to the car, man? Hey.
Hey, when this is done, call everybody. Can you give him my keys, please?
Sure.
I'm releasing my keys to him, please.
Yep.
Go into that car. Give my GoPro, too.
Yeah. What do you want? Everything?
Yeah.
You should probably call another officer here to take care of Clarence since you're so worried about this now. We literally called about a driver driving on the wrong side of the road. Is the lieutenant on his way out here?
No lieutenant
So
working
there
tonight.
is no lieutenant tonight.
You better call someone that's higher up than you, Nardini.
It's not risky. You don't need to risk it. Keys are right there. Who's that?
I can't tell.
You might just really say.
Yeah, Clarence needs a babysitter.
Hey, my keys are right there. Don't forget my magnet.
Yeah, I see it.
This is retaliation for posting a picture of him and his wife online.
Maloof. Maloof, what's your badge number?
25857.
25857.
Would you get my shit, please?
You want to have everything, right? Everything. All right. All these gonna go with you is your ID. His ID's in there, right? Not like Can you start me another report for subject stop for delay and obstructs and copy 2729 for Christopher Ruff? And if you can just put the 42 time that I called out on the last call on the subject stop, I would appreciate it. Hey Darren. So that's all this stuff. The magnet, it's in here too.
Alright.
Okay, it's just not attached to the GoPro.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm right here, move. That's evidence. It wasn't even in his eyes, you clown. He said the flashlight's evidence. The flashlight is evidence. I'm not going closer to the door.
We got him in the back of the car.
I
You
understand.
just can't walk up to the car, okay?
What?
You just can't walk up to the car because we have him in the back of the car.
I was just right by the door.
Let me take it off.
I was literally right by the door. Shut up and go deal with this drunk.
I can't deal with the drunk. I'm dealing with him now.
Deal with the drunk. You're the supervisor. He's about to leave. Go deal with Clarence. We called because he's swerving across the lanes.
And I appreciate that.
Deal with that.
Thank you for doing that.
Deal
I really
with
do
that.
Appreciate it.
You're sucking up because you know you fucked up. Get out of my face and deal with that.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Deal with that.
Do you not want to give me information
Deal
about
with
you
that.
being the witness or the...
When you are... You gotta understand I am pissed right now.
Okay.